up in her eyes, and then she looks inside. She dug it open just in time. She resurrected from the sky, so she could look me in the eye. And all those clouds come rolling thunder, lift our hands up, brace ourselves for leaving in the darkest trenches. There can blaze a flame, and even in the deepest water, life can rise again. It's just as gray as that first sky. The fire came and then it died, and we all came to watch it die. Time is like a river to the sea.
That was a song called Grey by Fields of Industry. There's a link to a download of that album in the description to the song if you want to download MP3 version of that song and others that are on the album. Thanks again for listening to, like I said, thoughts, sounds, and creative miscellany. I've been discussing recently a bit about my own journey in life through different approaches to faith and spirituality. I mentioned before that I went through catechism in the Lutheran Church when I was younger, and for one reason or another I decided not to be confirmed in that and never really joined the Lutheran Church. I was pretty involved in a couple of different churches over the years, one being a Baptist church in my teenage years, and also being part of a couple of different like church plants or attempts at living out the way of being the church as it is described in Acts. And I've had quite a wide range of experiences when it comes to expressing faith and trying to live that out. Some have been more common or mainstream, I guess you could say, and others a little more radical and idealistic. Earlier today, I was thinking a little bit about some of the experiences, and I kind of summed it up this way. I was baptized in the Lutheran Church as a baby and went to catechism when I was about 10, but was never confirmed. Then I've worked through various versions of Protestant theology and practice ever since, with many wanderings into Gnosticism and occult practices along the way. I've entertained secular, atheistic, and agnostic philosophies in the past as well. But ultimately, I have never found a path more worthy of following than the way of Christ. I've foolishly languished in sin and error for far too long, and I now want to devote my life to Jesus Christ once again. So that is the process that I'm working through at present. And I am hopeful that I've finally found myself once again on the right track. I've been thinking a lot about orthodoxy lately, and I'll be exploring that more in the near future here. So, if you want to hear more about my journey and my present walk in faith and in life in general, um, keep listening. And if you see an opportunity to share anything that I have shared with you, please share it with others. I know I can't be the only one out there who has started out on a path of um, following the way of Christ and being diverted or even hoodwinked into following different things that only lead into darkness and destruction. And that is what I mentioned previously, various wanderings into Gnosticism, occultism. There is no life in that. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And I hope that is something that you will at least consider. Thanks again for listening.